ethnicity. So I'm not putting white
Oh,
people
well,
in
the
the
same can
category.
go
It's
for you. The same can go for
thousands,
you.
if not hundreds of thousands, if not millions,
Same
that
can go
don't
for
believe
you.
none of this shit. It's some white people that will laugh at some of the stuff y'all said. But and I'm not trying to be offensive. Y'all
Bro,
And there's people that would laugh at what you're
people that
saying
would
too,
laugh
but
at
that doesn't
everything you
mean
said, bro.
anything.
So exactly, what are you talking about?
sure,
Like, what does that mean?
sure,
What is your point?
sure, fine, sure, fine. But fact is facts. And
What can we do,
what I
Quail?
was trying to,
Which
what
you
I
have
was
yet to
trying
prove
What do
anything
you
back.
think?
All
Just
you come
one
up here
thing.
and you
Hold on,
Just
hold on,
give me
hold on,
one
hold on, hold
thing.
on, hold on,
all this shit about
hold
how
on,
you
one mic. He was trying to come up and do what?
I
Word,
was
can you
trying to
ask him
come
to
up
mute when
here
he's not
and have a
talking? Because really,
conversation
nobody can
and
hear. There's people
see
leaving the
if
chat.
you guys were like-minded. Because a lot of the times you'll have preconceived notions about certain white people that hang or associate with black people, and I try not to do that, which is why I initiated this conversation.
But here
And
you
I
are,
didn't think it would be like this, but now
talking to
that
the
it
white
is,
people.
I'm not surprised. Millions of white people have this same ideology. And this is why it's got to be a change. And it is going to be a change, which is why this country is about to be burned to bits. I cannot wait till them nukes hit. Because y'all ending is our
Wow.
beginning. And that's also biblical. 2 Esdras 6:9.
Writers is in the basement.
Oh, okay, so wait a minute. So we heard his solution. His solution is for us
you got
to
some
bro,
be
just so you're aware,
unalived.
bro. When the
That's
Duke
his
hits, you're
solution.
going down
You heard it?
Lino, bro.
No, I'm not.
Now
The
you're
Bible
telling
says,
my nigga,
no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Your
You don't believe in the
solution is
Bible.
for
I don't
all of
believe in
us to
the
be
Bible. I'm
unalived.
gonna live. I'm not getting nuked. Nevertheless, and I can bring up.
your book ain't gonna protect you. The book ain't gonna protect you from a nuclear fallout, bro.
Because you're the
Who
chosen
is it
one,
that
right,
said they went to
Quail?
seminary
No
school?
one
Was that
else.
you?
What was the question?
Hello?
What was the question?
Cat got your tongue?
What was the
Anyways,
I
question?
I
didn't
know
hear
he
what
want
he
to go on
said.
mute now. Well, whoever that was that said they went to seminary, if that was the guy that said he went to seminary school,
I didn't go to seminary school. I said I got a degree. I went to college for a theology degree. I ain't got no seminary school.
Okay. I thought that was the other guy that said he went. Nevertheless,
No, that
if you're
was him.
familiar,
No, bro, I am nowhere near seminary school. I don't believe in religion at all. I think all this gobbledygook is exactly what religion does. It creates separation and hate. That's my
I can
problem with
tell.
religion and the shit that you
I can
believe in.
tell. Hold on, you talking about creating separation and hate? You
No,
do
we can
realize
tell.
black people learn how to be racist from white people, right?
Oh, really? Okay.
Absolutely.
Cool,
All
bro.
we ever hold
Cool
on.
story.
Now the only brother that's on this channel, please, I'm gonna go after this too. Please tell me I'm lying when I'm saying this, and I want to see if y'all gonna be honest. So
Do you want the other brother on the panel to get hit by
let's
a
go back
nuke?
10, 15,
Because
20 years.
is he a
Still
chosen
now.
one or no?
Are you
Because
telling
he's
me
not an Israelite.
black people
He's not an
are not the
Israelite,
most
so
friendliest
he
people?
wants
All
you
we tried
nuked
to do
too.
was
Word.
love y'all. So I'm lying about that. Black people haven't been trying to love y'all.
Oh,
Yes
this
or no?
feels like love. Yeah, this feels like love.
Writers is in the back.
Oh, my bad. Hold on one second.
Anybody answer the question? Since we
Well,
want
mute
to
your
do it.
microphone for the love of God.
It's Quail, and he won't mute because he doesn't want to hear us
Please
talk.
tell
Like
me I'm
there's a
lying
bunch
when
of
I say
feedback.
all black people have been trying to
If
do
you
was
want
love
people
white
to
people,
hear
and
the
y'all still give us
message,
y'all ass kids. Please tell me I'm lying. I dare you.
Quail, I have no respect for you because your one solution, I was asking for solution, is for us to be nuked. You want to unalive us. Like, what? That's your solution, bro. Get the hell out of here.
He's a 12-year-old.
No, I mean I'm putting on the music because I'm waiting for
No, you're
everybody.
putting on nothing. You have nothing
Any other
to
time,
say.
You don't want to hear
y'all got fast
anything.
responses. Every
You
time them things
also,
No, the
come out,
problem,
you also don't have
my
anything
problem is, bro,
productive to
is the
say.
fact that Commander has been very nice. Commander has been polite. He has been asking you questions, and you act like he's not even talking, bro. That's my problem.
He purposely
Commander,
ignores it, and he won't mute
now
because I'm
this is about
telling
to get
him, I'm
funny really
asking
quick.
him,
I
please.
swear to God, I did not know that was a woman. I thought that was a man.
You're a very
All right,
bad
that's a
boy,
woman. I did
Quail.
not know that.
You're a bad boy.
So who is
What up, Riders? What
the
up,
big
Nine?
black dude in the middle of the screen? I thought I was talking to him.
The big black dude.
this black. Oh, damn, bro.
Oh, you got me fucked up.
Oh no, that's me.
This guy's so funny, he doesn't even know what he's doing.
So I'm funny because I'm not sure what gender person I was talking to. Yeah, well,
You're
you gotta
funny
scoop
because
that
you
low
don't have
quick.
anything
Well, listen to
productive to
this.
say, bro, and
So,
you don't really want to hear anything.
nevertheless,
You don't want to
and
bring
we want to be
solutions. Your
honest with y'all.
solutions
I
is
have a
for
channel
us
as
to get
well,
nuked.
and I do want to post this because this is the type of things we expose. This type of things we
Listen,
want to show our people
it would have been
how
better
some
to post it so
white
people
people
can
think
actually
and how
hear
they
people
believe and how they
talking
conduct
because
themselves,
the
and we already
feedback
know
is
that.
crazy. Nobody wants to listen
And
to
it's
this
not
shit.
all of you. I understand that. I would be lying if I said it was.
You just like to hear yourself
However,
talk,
you guys
talk,
have a
talk, talk.
flaw, and
Yeah,
Talk,
literally,
talk,
honestly,
talk, talk, talk. Go look in the mirror and
I'm
talk
just
to yourself, bro.
go
I'm
ahead.
just trying to see what kind of solutions. I mean, I'm just hearing a bunch of this happened, that happened. I'm trying to figure out what we can do now.
Can I say
I'm in
something
a
real quick?
That's what
prison,
I
bro.
asked you. So you tell me. You still haven't given no definitive
Guys.
answer. Please, I'm
You
gonna put
haven't
my
given no
microphone on
answers,
mute.
bro.
Tell me
Quail,
what we
you
can do now
haven't
to
given
fix
no
all this.
answers,
My
no
microphone on
productive
mute.
answers other than we should all get nuked.
Sir, is it possible you could like mute every time they talk? Because there's
You
something in
find
your
about
background that doesn't let us understand in the chat what y'all are saying. The viewers cannot understand what's being said. It's like a blur, like a staticky sound every time he's unmuted and somebody's trying to talk.
It's
But
reverb.
Yep.
so, like,
That's why
he
I
asked
came
the
up here.
question.
3-year-old.
So he
We
asked
couldn't
the question,
hear
right?
word. I couldn't understand
Hold
nothing
on.
that word said.
Writers, you're a woman. He ain't gonna listen to you or me, even if we ask nicely and please.
So hold on. So he asked the question, what am I doing or what are we doing? I got a content list full, bro, of
No,
what
brother.
we
I said
doing.
no, brother. Please don't misconstrue what I said. I said, what can we do? Not what you're doing. What could you say? Well, what is this doing for us now? So, what can we do collectively to fix the situation? My
You're
microphone
the
on mute.
okay. You're the one that's bringing up
Who's we?
all the issues. So you
Yeah,
would
we
think that
not
you
here,
would be
bro.
the one to
We,
at least have
look,
Everybody,
one
every
solution
race,
other
every
than
demographic, not just
nuking.
every race. Every race. Please tell us what we
Every
can do.
race, yes, because we're all mixed here.
yeah, leader nine, bro. We look, bro. Like I said, if you look at the content, we've been doing this for 3 years now. People have come and basically said, I saved their life, bro. Having conversations with them, walking them through different aspects of life, how to deal in whatever. I use different tools, psychology, philosophy, religion, spirituality, whatever they're attuned to, I can relate to and help them guide through it. That's what I do for people. I can't do everything for everybody because I can't. Everybody ain't meant for me to help. I can help my people, and my people are the nine. That's why we record like you got the Israelites, right?
Oh,
Who
he's
are
What
who
you
muted
are your
again.
do
people?
helps
Who are your
your
people?
people.
What do you mean by
What
your
I
people?
do helps my people.
And your people is every demographic, right?
My people are like-minded, like-hearted. I don't segregate myself. We don't do boxes, bro. We
Got
don't do
you.
boxes. We do
So,
like-minded, like-hearted.
right, got you.
That's
So
what makes you a nine.
you still
People
didn't
who
answer my
want to do
question,
better,
brother.
who
I,
people want to get better and willing to do better. For my people.
right, I got you. I understand the mission, the philanthropy work that you're doing by yourself. I'm asking you, how can we socially and economically help the positions that we're in? Every demographic, because that's what you said. You about changing lives and what is this doing for us now? So please enlighten me and let me
Well,
know
you're
how
obviously not
we can
about
change
that.
our
Yeah,
situation
we'll
socially and
start.
economically.
Yeah. No, the biggest start is
So
removing segregation and
personally,
these labels
my
that we
field,
put on.
I'm asking him. Thank you. Go ahead, brother.
my field of expertise is self-development. Now, as far as economically, that's not me. I got people who do that.
Oh,
And eventually I'm gonna bring them on. It ain't all about me fixing every problem. I can only do what I can do in the field that I'm good at, and that's what I rock out in. So if
I
we
got
have
you.
some people, I got some people who do finance. They can help people out. But if people try to fix things on a mass scale, this shit ain't gonna happen.
Well,
That's why our model is the better you, the better us. The better we are individually, the better we can collectively.
well,
So trying to implement one plan for everybody, it ain't gonna work like that. It's just not. Hasn't
well,
worked like that.
Family first and the ones
even if
around us.
we could say that within the bounds of the takes, but here's the thing: it's approximately 154 countries, 7 continents. Fine, it's 8 if you want to include Oceania. So we're literally in every country bringing this truth to the forefronts. In every country bringing this to the forefronts. I guarantee you, no disrespect, no, what the ideology that you're teaching, that ideology is not being spreaded to the masses. So, which meaning it's an in your setting thing that you're helping. We want to go to the masses and wake up the masses, which is what we're doing, which is what we have been doing.
But you're here
which
now.
is why
You're here in this little room
in
with
El
us little
Salvador,
people.
we all in South America. I can show you my passport, my guy. This is why we're waking up, and this is why people ideologies are changing. This is why we're on the Southern Poverty Law Center. If I'm sure you guys have to know what the Southern Poverty Law Center is. It's a I'll just give you a quick rundown. It's like a nationalist
he undermines your channel, but yet here
they
he
try to
is.
watch out for like terrorist groups, like Al Qaeda on there, all the cults and the Houthis, Hezbollah, all of them are on the Southern Poverty Law Center. The KKK, they're on the Southern Poverty Law Center. They actually got the Israelites ranked above the KKK, which I find very hypocritical. We don't burn crosses in people's yard. We don't rape people like the KKK do. We don't kill people in the name of Jesus.
I don't either.
So I mean, it's just very hypocritical. The things are we bringing to fruition on a mass scale, because a lot of people was oblivious to these things. So I understand what you said. Well, what is that doing for us now? It's doing a lot. We in every country on this damn planet bringing our people up, and 10 people can't do what we're doing in every country. 100 people can't do what we're doing in our country. 10,000 people can't do what we're doing in every country. So that lets you know it's millions. I'm not at liberty to give any.
Let me ask you a question.
What is your message then? What is your message?
No, hold on. Watch this though.
I'm gonna answer that, but go ahead.
Word, you gotta respect that.
But check this out. So how long have y'all been established?
Say that again.
How long have y'all been established?
So IUIC, the organization that's in every country, has been established since 2003. However, you have some organizations that's been established since the early 80s, and even some from the early 70s. Now, of course, some of those brothers has passed, and other people stepped in their positions. But dealing with time, we can say since the early 70s. Some might even say some historians might even say this awakening started in the early 60s. And everything is prophecy. That's why the guy said he went to theological school. You should know this is prophecy. The real Israelites will wake up in the days.
Okay, now check this out. The 9% been established 2 years ago. So I'm still building. I'm still in the work of progress. So no, I'm not gonna reach everybody. I ain't gonna be on every continent now. Just give me time. I'm still building. And I only need 9% of the people. I can't fuck with everybody. I'm straight. I got ADHD. I can't deal with everybody. I can only deal with people I can tolerate. So everybody, this ain't for everybody, bro. You got conversations with everybody, but everybody is not. 9% of the people look for solutions. We look for solutions, bro. And I got some of the same problems King Blackout got. I got some of the same problems Commander got. I got some of the same problems that Craig got. And that's what we focus on. We're making ourselves better individuals. So when we collectively, we can do better with one another. That's how we build. That's how we build. Give me time. Take me out 10 years before I'm back. I got a mentor program.
Where we can't hear you because he's unmuted.
I gotta get. I'm looking for other people who have answers or solutions to the field. You know, so I'm still building.
Word, pause for a second. Word. We cannot hear you, Word.
Yes, we got all of that, brother. All of that. You damn right. We got our own bank. We got a lot more of that. I'm not at liberty to say too much concerning that unless you're in the actual church. We don't want anything to be compromised because it is agents and some of these organizations, unfortunately, trying to spy on us. Just like in the days of Joshua, y'all familiar with the Bible? Y'all remember with Rahab, Joshua, when they went to spy and all of that? Nevertheless, the guy asked, well, what is your mission?
He doesn't care, right?
My mission would be what the Bible preaches, to wake up the lost tribe, go to the highways and the hedges and wake up the tribes of Israel. The highways and hedges can be interchangeably with going to the streets, preaching on YouTube, however you got to go get that message out. Yes, this is why that awakening is happening. That's also why you guys didn't respond. Oh man, no, I never heard Black people, Israelite. You guys are familiar with that. Y'all heard it before. That's because of the awakening that's happening. Okay, you got damn Iranians saying we the real Israel, and that's just Jeremiah 16:19. He said the Gentiles would come from the ends of the earth, saying, "Surely our fathers have inherited lies." Revelation 2:9, Revelation 3:9. I know the blasphemy of them who say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Well, who proclaims that they're Jews? The people that's in the land. But Luke 21:24 says that Jerusalem will be trodden down by Gentiles until the Messiah return. So again, who's in the land? Exactly. So that's my mission, to let my people know that they've been lied to. Everything has been whitewashed. Everything, our history has been eradicated, which is that's why our history starts at slave ships and West. That's all people know. People can't take you back no further than that. I ask any of y'all right now to give me our history, past the sub-Saharan slave trade, past the transatlantic slave trade. You guys can't. If you can, go ahead right now. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
No, look.
He's here to talk to one black man.
I'm just
One
being
black man at a
honest.
time.
Bro. I done said this probably about 4 or 5 times, bro. I enjoy history. I love it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm moving forward, bro. And I'm trying to figure out. Like, I haven't heard anything that's solution based.
Well,
Like,
you said what I did was a good solution. So you can't say that, brother. You just said earlier that I understand your ideology, and yes, that do works. And I understand people coming back to the ideology of who they are with restored pride and who they are and morals and value. You already adhere to that, so you can't backtrack and say that.
Bro, I can say that for a lot of different things. Let's say religion is a good tool for that. History is a good tool for that. But there's other tools for that too. You know, that don't work for everybody, though. But right, for people who need it. I mean, I don't need to feel validated from the past to be validated in the present. Right. To be confident in what I do in the present. I'm trying to figure out. Y'all got credit score classes. How to deal with debt, how to build.
Yes,
so that's what you should have been preaching, bro. You should be preaching the benefits of it. But see, trying to teach history lessons. But I mean, I understand it, but that shit called. I'm not like, look, bro, I practice different. I use what's used to, right? So a lot of Buddhism, a lot of correct science. Like, I've lived in gratitude. I live in appreciation. I don't need nothing to take me. And a lot of division, you did this, you did that. So look, I know what happened. I'm educated. I know. You know what I'm saying? If other people need to know, they go where they need to know. That's not what I do. Over here, we create problems that we have. If you look at I talk about personality. How do you deal with a nurse?
You asked me a question.
People going through, yeah. How do you deal with a nurse?
Well, if we, not a problem. Let's get Proverbs chapter 1. Now, I know you're doing this to prove a point, but it's going to be to your detriment, brother, with all due respect.
I don't care about the bro.
This is what I'm saying. Listen to you. It's going to be to your detriment. That's your intent. Your intent proves me wrong when I'm asking for a solution from the Bible. I just told you I use the Bible. I got people who come from different places. This is your intent. Now listen to you. It's going to be to your detriment because you're going to ask for a tool or a resource. So that just tells you your intent. How you coming?
No, so the reason why I said that, brother, is because the reason why I said that is because I know you said you adhere to the Bible, but the way you word it, the way it just is, you periodically cherry pick when you want to implement the Bible. You don't believe in the Bible totality, because if you did, with all due respect, you wouldn't be building with Caucasians, because the Bible preaches against that. That's why I'm saying that. You would be worried about building with your people. If you talk about, hold on for a second, let me finish. You said, well, why are you not on here teaching financial? Well, why are you not on here teaching financial situations to help the people that it needs to be accommodated towards? So-called black people.
I got financial, bro. I did real estate.
White people are. This is their kingdom. White people are at the top in this country. Are you teaching them? That's confusion.
in a profession, I will bring a professional on here to talk about this subject versus me just telling people. I sold like,
Yo,
I
this
know
is
there's
so disrespectful.
minorities
Well,
and no,
just
like, I know how to live with first, so you can be able to advocate for your family.
Well, will you please mute your fucking mic when he's talking, bro? We can't even hear what's going on.
That's not me. My YouTube in the back has been
All you have to do
clear.
is
That's not
mute when
me.
you're not talking. That's all.
We cannot hear a word at all.
That's not me. So you got to find somebody else to blame. Nevertheless, brother, do you know what fiscal means?
No, it's funny. It's funny how the only echo that happens is when we are talking, not when you are talking. How's that happening?
I don't know, brother. I don't think
Because you need to mute your mic. Mute your mic when you're not talking, please.
Cleo, whenever you mute,
I'm talking, so
then
so
everyone
I'm not
else
muting my
comes
mic.
in
So let me
clear.
ask you a question. Do you know what fiscal means?
Who are you asking?
I want to hear the proverb, the scripture about money.
I mean, we got to deal with it. You just mentioned about financial monetary means, so I'm asking you. You said you teach it. Do you know what fiscal means?
Yes,
What does it mean?
brother. I'm not about to sit here. It's 4:00 in the morning. Like I said, I already see your point. Like I said, I asked you for a scripture about in the Bible that how to deal with narcissism.
Okay, well, let me bring that out, and then I explain. But I was saying that to prove a point. But you just said you teach financial means. But okay, we can leave that alone. So you
No,
said,
I
how do
said
you
I
do?
sold life insurance, and I said I sold the Lord. I know what you're talking about. I just don't feel like it's my idea. Look,
I got you. Okay, so let me ask you this.
I'm just being honest. So I'm trying not to be rude or ignorant and shit.
brother.
Me personally, I don't prove shit to nobody, bro. I don't like when people try to put me in the things. You want me to prove something? Look at my life.
Got you. You don't have to apologize, brother. I'm used to it. I teach on the streets. We deal with all different type of personalities. Nevertheless, you would agree that a narcissist is a fool, right? Hello?
What was the question?
I would not agree with that.
Okay, so what is a narcissist?
You have various types of narcissism. The basic form of narcissism is someone who likes self-esteem, someone who likes self-confidence. You want to sum it up?
Okay, so I'll just pull up the definition to be politically correct for our answer. Narcissist definition. A narcissist is someone who has an excessive interest in or admiration of themselves. Often traits like self-centeredness, lack of empathy, kind of like what I endured during this call, and a need for attention or admiration. So the Bible considers a narcissist a fool. So let's read Proverbs 26:4. And this is why Paul said, if anybody think that they are something, they are nothing. This is why Paul also said, 2 Corinthians 3, he refers to himself as nothing. Why did he say that? Proverbs 26:4, all dealing with narcissism. Do not answer a fool according to his folly, lest you become like him. So that's how I deal with narcissists. I don't answer to their foolishness. I leave it up for grabs, because the scriptures say if I answer to according to their foolishness, I will be likened unto them. I'm not a narcissist and I'm not a fool. So why would I deal with a narcissist and a fool if that's clear? If that's clear, that's what they is. So that's how I deal with a narcissist on a minuscule level.
I have a question.
And fiscal just goes into taxation. So I asked you that because you
ahead,
said you
Kalani.
teach financial means. Well, I wanted to see
Hey,
how
what's
deep
up,
that
Vanessa? How
goes.
you doing?
So
Good.
taxation
Cleo, this is
knowledge
Kalani.
is
He's
something
right
that
below
we
me.
lack. Now I can't say we
He don't
lack
care.
white
He just
people.
gonna keep
White people don't
talking.
lack intelligence concerning taxation. They're very wise concerning that. So that would be something that black people lack.
What was your question?
We're all narcissists, right? But yet you're here. You don't deal with narcissists.
You talking to me?
Oh, you can hear me?
No, Quell. I'm talking to other people in here. See, that's the thing. You are ignoring 3 other people that are in this call, and we can't even hear it because you won't mute when you're not talking.
How did I know that nobody else asked me a question but him?
Now, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Look, at the beginning of the conversation, I really thought you could add a lot to this channel to different conversations, but I just don't feel you genuine, bro. I'm just being honest. I mean, I think you have an agenda, and that's and ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that.
I don't have an agenda. Whether you believe it or not, everybody on here, I don't look at y'all any different. I don't look at you guys any different. I know what time it is. I deal with people with different
We're all
freaking
the same, right?
personalities all day,
Well,
all around the world. So
we all should be
get it.
You
nuked,
came over here
right? Because you're the chosen one.
I mean, but you over here, it's like I'm pandering and shit like, oh, like it is. Everybody got their opinion, but what I'm doing over here is for the benefit people, and I'm gonna keep building because people love it. We see improvement. So I'm good to go.
I got you.
You know,
Last
I'm good to go.
Last question, I'll leave you alone. I promise.
But
So
I mean, I just don't. I don't
Nah, bro.
last question. Y'all can get back to your leisure oral conversations. So you agree that so-called black people are at the bottom financially and economically? Yes or no, brother?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you agree that white people are more conducive of having better financial means and economical and political means than black people?
I mean, what is in here that go do? Like, we know this stuff. Bro.
Okay,
Like,
so that's why I'm at. You gotta let me land my plane. So you said you know that.
Look, man, I'm being honest, bro. Ain't no plane landing, bro. My patience is running out, bro. This thing just sound like some Polish new type shit, bro. That ain't
Hey, I
what I
got a
do.
question.
That ain't what I do, bro. This just sound like
Kalani has a question.
white people like
I'm dealing with
some whole ass white people. Like you said, most white people fucking food stamps and all that shit, bro. I mean, how's that going to solve anybody's solution like right now? That's what I'm talking about, bro.
I admitted that it was cool white people. I already said. You said like I'm speaking against that. See, this is how I know you kind of trying to put on a cape for them because everything you said, I already said
I'm
that.
not putting on a cape, bro. That don't matter to me. That's what I'm
But
saying.
listen,
Hey, Quail, I'm gonna wear that cape.
I got a question.
You know why I don't feel myself as a white person? Because I don't feel inferior. That's why. That's why all you motherfuckers come over here are white people. They're like, you don't feel inferior. That's your own personal problem. Ain't
No.
got shit to do with me. I ain't got to
Quail, you're jealous of my cape?
White man, I'm a bad motherfucker in real life.
Right, and I got you. So the reason, you don't even know why I said that. This is why I said I should land my plane.
You just black and white people all night. I'm putting on a cape. Why? Because I don't feel inferior to people.
No. So the reason why I said that, brother, is because, and if you just let me say this, I'll tell you, it's because you don't believe the truth, brother. You just said you don't believe you're inferior.
You tell me what I don't believe.
Hey, man,
So let me ask you this: are you biologically inferior?
Hey, Quill.
I'm not inferior in no shape, form to nobody.
That's what I'm talking about. Even white scientists believe we biological. Come on, that's what I'm talking about.
I don't give a fuck what nobody believes.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying, brother. You can't deal with honesty. Who's the best at sports,
you
brother?
deal with reality, bro.
So the reality is, you talking about reality?
None of this shit shocks me.
Who's we're not even talking about that anymore. I asked who's the best at sports. I'm showing how you can't even be honest with something simple. You can't even admit that black people are the best at sports. That's why I say you're trying to put on the case.
Why do I need to admit that the black
Who said you have to admit? Who said you need to? It's not a need. It's not a need. It's not a need. It's not a need. It does nothing. It does
Obviously,
nothing.
you need
but it proves that how you have an agenda and you're putting on a cape because you can't even admit the truth. But it's
I'm oh my God.
Better. That's my motherfucking agenda.
Gotcha.
You don't do that by
I have a question.
Hold on. How did I victimize somebody?
Oh, white people got this. White people got this.
Hold on. So analytics are. I'm wrong for stating statistics and analytics. That's what you're telling me.
Statistics can be skewed.
What is that? That makes you feel good, bro.
Who said something about it making me feel good?
No, because we just right. That's what you just did with me. You keep saying I'm putting on a cape. Look, I'm putting a cape on folks. Hey, Blackout, do you need me to put a cape on for you, bro?
Of course he's gonna. Why
I'll
would he
take the
admit the
cape.
truth?
Do
Come
you
on,
need me to
brother.
put a
Really,
cape on for you,
knock it
bro?
off.
Nigga,
Why
I'll
the
yes, I
hell
take
would
did
he
that.
Quill's
admit
cape.
that?
Nah, bro,
I'm
I'll wear my
talking
own
about
gun.
me. I ain't talking about you.
I can shut the fuck up.
I'm talking about me, bro.
Hold on, I thought this was an open Bible discussion. Why are we using profanity? I spelled out all my cuss words. Why am I having
Hold up.
profanity?
No, see, that's where you're wrong. It ain't a Bible
Here
discussion.
we
That's
go.
the
That's
problem,
what
bro.
I'm
It's
saying.
not a Bible discussion.
I
I don't even care about the
I
Bible,
told you,
bro.
I won't use
Nothing.
profanity until
It's
my
storybooks.
patience ran
It's
out,
a
bro.
nighttime,
I'm
bedtime
telling you the
storybook.
substance. Let's talk about. I done told you 6 times. I counted, bro. 6 times. Let's talk
you said
about
you
the
counted.
substance. He talking about well, white people this, white people that, white people.
No,
I don't care about none of that stuff.
in my defense, I know that's clear. But in my defense, I only went into those things when questions of that bracket was brought to me. Literally, when you rewatch this video, watch me only answering those questions and bringing up those things when it was brought to me. And it's crazy how you just erase that from your
Are you
memory,
even listening?
and I'm the enemy, and everybody else is
Are you
right.
even listening to
Or
yourself?
be the enemy. When did I say
Are
the
you even
enemy?
Because
listening to
I just
that's
said
how
I'm
you're
not interested in what you're talking about.
that's how you're acting.
Quill.
But now,
Seriously, Quill.
Oh,
Quill, go onto YouTube. Quill, go onto YouTube and look back at the last 5 minutes of this video, and you will see. Not only can we not hear you, you've been over talking other people on this panel, bro.
no, you talking about like y'all been doing me?
You haven't let nobody speak.
Yeah, exactly.
Watch the video, bro. You're the only one. You're the only one that's been allowed to talk. Watch the video. Go back and watch. You'll see.
Hold on. So if that's the case, why did the brother have to say one mic when you was talking and I was interrupting? Bro, man, knock it off.
Ryder say you taking us back to
That's fine.
1942.
I appreciate you guys for bringing me on. You guys didn't have to bring me on. I appreciate it. You guys
crazy,
actually
Quill.
showed a lot more decorum than I expected.
You crazy.
No offense, just being honest from my experience. I appreciate y'all. I hope whatever you say you're doing works out. I honestly don't think it will, but I hope for your sake it does.
That's cool, bro. That's cool. Like I said, I'm saying cool.
And I'm not saying I'm not being.
It's cool, man. It's underlying. That's cool, bro.
Right. And I
like you said, you deal with a lot of people with behavior. I do too. Every day, all day.
And I wasn't saying that to be funny. I was seriously.
You ain't even heard what nobody else got to say.
I'm I talk about problems with what's going on, and my experience.
How old are you, brother? If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 41.
Oh, okay, 41. Okay, I'm 27.
Yeah.
Can you hear anybody, Quill? Can you hear anybody?
Never 27 and in college and about to graduate with 3 degrees. How many degrees you got? It don't even matter. Forget it. Anyway,
can you hear me?
I don't want to get into it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Grow up.
This is torture.
Good night, Quill.
That's one thing, bro. I mean, keep living, bro. I've been here for a minute.
Right. But I know, but just because you've been living for, see, people think age to know wisdom. If that was the case, it wouldn't.
I'm talking about me.
Right.
Good night, Quill. I hope it all works out for you too.
Just because you've been here for a minute doesn't.
Just keep living, man.
Right, but living here for a minute doesn't know wisdom. If that was the case, we wouldn't have old ass. But that's what you alluded to. You alluded to that. You said, so why did you say you've been here for a minute? What was the point? What was the significance in you saying you've been here for a minute? Ready, set, go.
Good night, Quill.
Me personally.
Good night. Good night,
Yeah,
man. Good night, Riders for Life. Good night, Word. Good night, Craig. Love y'all. I'll holler
you
back
personally
at y'all.
what?
Hey, Quill is trip. Hey, y'all have a good night. I'll come back.
All right, Kalani.
Bye, Kalani.
Hey, I ain't
Okay, I thought he was going into a story. Nevertheless, because he said him personally. Nevertheless, Rider for Life, I believe it says. I apologize. I didn't know that you were a woman. I thought before that was brought to my attention. I literally thought you was a man. I'm assuming that's why you brought your picture up. Didn't mean to misconstrue your gender or anything like that. But I appreciate you guys, and man, hopefully you guys never heard of debate league. Why we just can't? It don't gotta be to our liking. Like you just said, it's people that believe in different things and up here to different things. Why we just can't have a conversation? Yeah, I'm the only one that's not in my feelings. And why is that?
You are such a gaslighter, bro.
Why we can't have a conversation? I don't know, bro. I think it has something to do with you come up here and play kicker.
Good night, Quail. Take it easy.
Man,
God bless.
Man, see.
Take care.
If I respond to that, it'll go to another way.
Don't even
y'all
respond,
actually
Quail.
play victim. Y'all professionals.
You were bowing out nicely.
Nevertheless,
Follow through, bro. Land the plane. Say goodnight. Follow through.
I'm gonna watch the beginning. I'm gonna watch the beginning, and thousands of other people go watch the beginning too.
Amazing. I hope they do.
Hopefully they do.
They're never gonna enjoy it because there's so much feedback.
Yeah, we sure are. Nevertheless, I appreciate you guys. Hopefully we can do it again, man. We don't always have to. We don't have to always agree. Let's just have a conversation, build, man. And we could have cracked some jokes here and there.
Let me ask you one question. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Who is Scott Nathan?
Scott Nathan? I'm not sure off the top of my head.
He's the guy that funded your organization.
Oh no! That's it. See, you got that from the internet. You can't. You should have just personally asked me who founded my so-called and it's not an organization. I hate saying that.
Didn't you just a little bit ago say that the internet and statistics overrule you as a personal experience?
No, but statistics have nothing to do with him saying an individual funded my organization. That has nothing to do. Wow. Did you? I don't want to be insulting. Never mind. But that has nothing. Statistics have nothing to do.
You don't know me. Don't make assumptions. You don't know me.
Whatever that means. Anyway, statistics have nothing to do with who funded my organization. I see you thought you had one, but no. Actually, if you knew, when you go to Southern Poverty Law Center, that's where you should have went. They allege several people funded our organization. That's how I know you. I don't even think you know how to do proper research, and they teach you it in school. Nevertheless,
that's what I'm talking about, bro. That's not how we have conversations, bro. Like if you having a conversation, conversation etiquette, right? First thing you should do is be mindful of not putting people in defensive.
Right. But see, now this is why I say
it's about information.
Right. This is why I say, and thousands of people are going to agree. This is why I say you've been put on the cake for them. After all the shit that they said to me, you go really come out and say that shit, man? Are you serious, dude?
And thousands of people are gonna.
This is not how we have a conversation, man. Oh my God! This is how you put on the cake.
The reason I pointed that out was because in the beginning of the conversation, that's what I was saying. I was trying to tell you, like, instead of saying you people, let's say white. And then even now, if they would say you grouping me in, I'm like, nah, bro, that's facts. White people did do this shit, bro. I get down for about that shit. White people did some fucked up shit. Okay, but I'm not kicking them. That didn't mean they did.
Right.
But you can't deny the fact that white people did fucked up shit. You can't deny the fact that black people do fucked up shit. But if they say, well, white people do this, then okay, I'm not part of that group of black people who do it, but I can't agree with you. You can't deny that. But an ad hominem is an ad hominem, bro.
It sure is. And him calling me a victim is an ad hominem. Him alleging things. Him alleging things.
Listen, now you gotta understand words, my brother. I said I don't do that victim shit.
No, and then he also called me a victim. See, you got selective hearing so much.
I didn't hear that part.
I'm sure you did it because it came from your white friend, but you heard me. Come on, man.
See that? I'm trying to be genuine and honest.
But you're not
No accountability.
So it's a coincidence you heard me, but you didn't hear him call me a victim. Did you call me a victim, sir? Speak now, forever. Be a man. Speak up. Didn't you call me a victim?
Yes, I did. And you tell me how me insulting you is an ad hominem, because that's not an ad hominem. That's an insult. Because yes, I insulted you.
That's the point. So he just admitted that he called me a victim, but you selectively didn't hear that. very, very, very convenient. Nevertheless,
you telling me what I'm doing, bro.
No, see,
Right now. You're proving his point right now.
Feedback, bro. Everybody talking over each other. I didn't hear it. I mean, shit,
But
like I got a lot.
That's
Let me
the
ask
problem.
you a
Is
question.
nobody's talking over it. Nobody's really talking over anybody. It's his feedback. It's the fact that he's echoing, so I can hear myself in his mic because he refused to mute. So it sounds like there's two people talking right now, but there's only one. Me.
literally echoing right now on my end. What are you talking about? I literally hear echo.
It's because it's you. You-
Oh yeah, for sure it is. For sure.
Well, I don't know what's going on, but you know what, y'all, man, I appreciate the conversation. I'm just my ass, so I gotta get sleep. Be back tomorrow.
Likewise.
I don't know what we're talking about, but we're talking about something. Appreciate everybody here in the channel. Y'all know what I always say, care how you feel. This conversation is amazing.
And do it for the 9.
What up, 9?
Acknowledge me!
They've been telling y'all love, and I came to tell y'all.